If you thought the original Osight SE was already one of the most interesting enclosed red dots in its price range, Osight just made it considerably more interesting. This is the brand new Osight SE DPP, and at first glance you can immediately tell that this isn't simply the old SE with a different mounting pattern. Osight completely changed the proportions of the optic. The new DPP version is noticeably larger, the window's been opened up, and the entire housing has a much more rugged and aggressive appearance. Those sharp cuts and reinforced lines make it look more like something built to take a beating. And honestly, I really like the new design. But the bigger question is, did Osight actually improve the performance, or did they simply make the optic bigger? The answer becomes pretty obvious as soon as you look through it. The biggest upgrade here is the sight picture. The original Osight SE already had a respectable 0.83 by 0.55 inch window, but the new DPP version moves into a much larger format. In fact, the new SE DPP uses the same 0.91 by 0.71 inch window size as Osight's XR and XE optics, and that extra glass makes a difference. There's simply more space around the reticle, which makes it easier to pick up the dot as you bring the pistol onto target. For a defensive optic or a fast-paced range setup, that's a major advantage. On the glass and reticle side, Osight didn't mess with what was already working. You're still looking through a fully sealed aspherical lens with minimal tint and excellent clarity. And the multi-reticle system carries over unchanged. A 2 MOA dot surrounded by 32 MOA ring, switchable between dot only, ring only, or both at the same time. There are 8 standard brightness settings and 2 night vision compatible levels. And yes, the brightest settings are truly daylight bright. The entire housing is made from CNC machined 7075 T6 aluminum, and the optic is IPX7 waterproof rated. That means you can dunk it as deep as 1 meter for half an hour and it'll keep on ticking. I didn't have anything that deep, but I dropped mine in a glass of water and left it for 30 minutes. It stayed dry inside, including the battery compartment, and still works perfectly. Osight ditched the smoother, more streamlined lines of the SE in favor of a blockier, more angular shroud with deeper and more aggressive lens protection wings. You're still getting the enclosed emitter design that keeps moisture and debris away from the business end of the optic. Traditional rubberized plus and minus buttons on the left side let you adjust brightness and select your favorite reticle setup. And while the buttons are smaller than before, they're still easy to find and operate without having to take your eyes off the optic. The elevation and windage turrets still click positively at 1 MOA intervals, so zeroing is a confident, countable process instead of a guessing game. Battery-wise, nothing's changed. The side-loading tray is just as easy to service, still running on a single CR1620 battery with an estimated runtime well north of 75,000 hours on the lowest setting, while the optic also uses a motion sensor to automatically activate the reticle when movement's detected. The mount is the one real functional swap. Instead of the SE's RMSC cut, the DPP mounts directly to any slide milled for the Delta Point Pro's footprint and ships with the correct mounting hardware for that pattern, opening it up to a long list of duty and optics-ready pistols already cut for it. So if you already have a pistol milled for DPP and you're looking for an enclosed optic, this version makes a lot more sense. This is probably the most important distinction between the two models. So is the new Osight SE DPP actually better than the original SE? The larger window's a genuine improvement, the housing looks substantially more rugged, and the more aggressive design gives the optic a much more serious appearance. You're basically getting everything that made the original SE interesting, but in a larger and tougher looking package. And that's what makes the Osight SE DPP so interesting. With a 7075 T6 aluminum housing, IPX7 waterproofing, side-loading battery, motion activation, multi-reticle capability, and that significantly larger window, the SE DPP is shaping up to be one of the most interesting new additions to the Osight lineup. I've dropped a link to the Osight SE DPP down in the description along with a discount code, so if this one caught your eye, go check it out. Like all of Osight's products, it's competitively priced compared to similar-sized sites with comparable functions. If you found this review helpful, hit that like button, and if you're new here, subscribe. We break down all kinds of new tactical gear, optics, and equipment like this. And let me know in the comments what you think about the new DPP version. Do you prefer this larger, more aggressive design, or did you like the smaller original SE better? I'll catch you in the next one.